Hi, math students, it's Miss Carol, and I would like to provide you with a quick tutorial on how to complete and submit these lesson activities. So there are lesson activities for most of the lessons in this course, and so this might not match exactly with your course. I'm just doing this as a general overview on how to do these, okay? So this is for Algebra 1A, Section A, Lesson 1 activity. Okay, hopefully you will have watched this video that's here in the tutorial. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to make this your own. And you won't be able to type in here until you have created a copy. Okay, if you typed in here, then it would change it for everyone else. So I've made it view only. So what you need to do is go over here to make a copy. And you are going to actually put this in just put it into my drive, okay? And make sure, this is very important, make sure you're in your iSucceed Gmail account, okay? Because then if I do happen to make comments directly on the document instead of within the grading feedback, then you'll get a notification in your school Gmail that I've made a comment. That probably won't happen. As I've gotten into this new system, I figured out that I think comments within the actual gradebook are going to be easier for you to access. Okay, so I can just click OK, and then it's making a copy, and I'm going to go ahead and up here rename it. So instead of copy up, I'm going to put my name, Ginny Carol, and just leave everything else the same. Okay, so everything else as is perfectly fine, and I will know who this belongs to, and you'll be able to find it if you need to go back and access it within your Google Drive account. So it's all there. If you want to put it in a specific Algebra 1A or Algebra 1B folder, totally fine. Whatever formatting you have for your drive, whatever file system you have, that is completely up to you as long as you can find it. Okay. So then you just follow the directions. So in this case, I'm going to go to Khan Academy via this link, and I'm going to work through 4 problems, or at least 4 problems, until I get 4 in a row correct. And so I know that -6 times 3 is a -18. Okay, and I can check that. Hooray, I got it right. All right, so moving on to the next question. I've got a +63. Next question, -35. Next question is a -45, okay? Show summary, and this is what, you even get a little musical. Okay, this is what I would take a screenshot of. And on my computer, I have a little snipping tool. You might just do a screenshot from your keyboard. Whatever is easiest for you. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't need to be a perfect picture. But in my case, I do something like this, or I can just take that screenshot to show that I got 4 out of 4 correct, okay? And hold on, actually, yeah, that's all we need to do. So take that screenshot, grab it, doesn't need to be perfect, and copy it, and then I'm gonna go back to my document, and I'm just gonna click here and paste it in there, okay? Now, what if I'm in Khan Academy and I don't do it right, or I'm not sure, okay? I'm looking at -1 times -2, and I cannot remember if 2 negatives give me a positive or a negative. Well, I can use a hint, all right? So I can go watch any of these videos for a hint, which could be really, really helpful. Or I could go over here and get a hint. But they want you to know that if you use this hint, it won't count towards our progress, okay? So I can go here, and they're telling me again, it's not going to count toward your progress. And I don't care. I still want a hint. Okay, so they tell me a negative times a negative gives me a positive. All right, so now I know that 1 times 2 is 2, so a negative times a negative is still going to be 2. All right, but look here, I got it right, but it didn't count. It didn't count toward my progress. All right, so once I get through all of these, I'm only going to get 3 right out of these. See, it's only going to give me 3 greens. And so what that means is that you, in order to get 4 right, you probably need to go through it 1 more time in order to get that 4 correct. Now, if you just want to go with this 75%, you can do that. You can paste that into the document, but it will impact the grade that I give you. So you're better off, it's only 4 problems that you need to get right. You're better off just zipping through it 1 more time and pasting that in, and it'll ultimately help your grade and give you good practice. Okay? So that's how Khan Academy, the activities that I have you do in Khan Academy, which are most of the lesson activities, that's how those are going to work. So what I really want to convey with these additional activities is the tools that you have outside of the course that can help you. I want to encourage you to be resourceful. So the next thing that I am encouraging you to do is to go to the calculator within the Google search bar and add 2 negative numbers and take a screenshot of that. Okay, so this is really cool. I can just go here and I can say, okay, -2 plus -8, and hit enter. And look at that. It pulls up a calculator that I can actually use at any time. Isn't that a neat feature? Okay, so again, I'm going to snip that. And up here, when I'm grading it, I'm going to be looking for that right there, the -2 and the -8. Copy it, go to my document, paste that in there. All right, so the Google Calculator is a wonderful tool. Be resourceful and use that when you need to. And then here's another calculator that I highly recommend. Oh, and let's see, what did I want you to do here? Subtract a negative number from a positive number, okay? So in this case, I've got the Desmos calculator. I'm going to say 5 minus a -6. And look, my answer shows up right there, and it's a positive 11, okay? So that minus a negative means that I actually add the 6. Great. Now, a lot of these you should be able to do in your head, but sometimes you're going to get to problems that are kind of beyond your ability to quickly calculate. Know that these resources are here and available to you. It's one of the beautiful things about going to school online. Copy this. Paste it. Okay, and then I just want you to answer this question. Between the Google calculator and the Desmos calculator, which do you prefer and why? So make sure you answer the and why. It could be as simple as I can type in the Google calculator easier than the Desmos calculator, or it's just more intuitive, or the Google search bar is always available. Desmos, you have to find a link. Whatever it is, please give me the why and answer the question. Okay, so there you have it. You've completed this assignment. You're ready to turn it in. Here is the trick. You need, right now, you are the only one that can do anything with this document. In order for me to be able to potentially make comments on it, you're going to need to share it with me, okay? So what you do is you go to that share button, you type in my Gmail address, my school Gmail address, which is gcarol@isucceedvhs.net. And as you can see, as I'm typing that, because I've shared with myself numerous times, it came up. So once you've shared with me once, it'll come up for you. Then you need to make sure that it either says edit or can comment, okay? I need more than just view. So please give me either edit or comment privileges, all right? And here's the thing. You do not need to notify me about this. In fact, just to minimize my email, I think I'm going to prefer that you don't notify me. Rather, you just click OK. OK. And then you still need to submit this document in the course. Okay. So when you finish this assignment, you need to go ahead and you're kind of looking at it from the teacher view. So unfortunately, I don't really have a way to show you how to submit it, but it's just uploading a file. So if I need to revise this video later to show you how to upload it, I will if students are having trouble. But for right now, it should be pretty obvious when you get to this lesson activity that you click on Upload File and you'll select that document from your drive to share with me. And since it's shared with me, I'll be able to see it. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen to how to do this. And I hope that this has been a helpful video for you.